Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kwame. In today's video, I'm going to address two questions. So I had these questions in my DM when I did the video in regards to you migrating to Western Australia to come and live and work permanently. So the questions are, what jobs are currently in high demand in Australia? That is question number one. And the question number two is, are workers needed only in Western Australia? So in this video, I'm going to address these two questions. Before we do this deep dive, please know that I'm not a registered migration agent, so please use any advice in this video as general advice only. I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay guys, so now let's address question number one. So what jobs are currently in high demand in Australia? The easiest answer is construction. So how did I come up with this? As you guys know, I think I did several videos last year and this year in regards to Australia going into something called housing crisis. Most people are blaming the government, and what they are basically saying is we've opened our borders and we have a lot of migrants that have entered Australia, but we don't have a lot of houses to take care of these migrants. So there were a lot of new speculations in regards to house rents going up, because we don't have a lot of supply to meet the demand. So hence most of the rental houses were going up. If we were trying to get a mortgage, the prices were ridiculous. A lot of people are basically living in their vans and cars. A lot of people are basically living on the streets because Australia basically doesn't have enough houses to cater for all these people. So now the government answer to these is all the governments around Australia, they are basically looking at building 1.2 million extra houses in the next 5 years. How are they going to do this? They need a lot of construction workers to help build these houses, else we're not going to get there. And of course, there were also a lot of news articles that stated that this is not going to be a reality because we don't have enough construction workers to help build these extra houses to solve the housing crisis we're basically facing in Australia now. So I'm going to share some articles with you so you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is from the 9 News and it says, in few months, Australia will start trying to build 1.2 million homes. Experts says lots needs to change first. We have another one from the Financial Review. It says the 5 barriers to building 1.2 million homes by 2029. So yes, from 5 years time from now, which is from 2024 to 2029, they are trying to build 1.2 million homes. So the construction sector, okay, or all the occupations in the construction sector is going to be in high demand. Another article from abs.net.au stating Australia's housing crisis in turn grounds from the federal budget. And another one, okay, from theguardian.com. So Australia's housing crisis to worsen with significant shortfall in supply, Labour's expert council says. Another one from sbs.com.au. Australia is building 1 million new homes, but we may not want to live in them. How so? I'm going to leave the link in the description section below. Another one from the Australian Property Journal saying Australia doesn't have enough construction workers to deliver housing supply. And the last one from abs.net.au. 90,000 extra construction workers needed for goal of 1.2 million new homes, industry says. So as you guys have seen, Australia is trying to build 1.2 new million homes in the next 5 years, but we don't have a lot of construction workers to make this a reality. And the most important thing is when we go and have a look at the sort of occupations, those that were invited in June, we can see that all the construction occupations, they were invited at the point of 65. So let's go on the Skills Select website. Okay, so guys, I'm on the Skills Select website and this is the invitation rounds. So the current rounds, invitation issued on the 13th of June 2024. Now let's look at the occupations that were invited and at what point. And you guys will understand why I think the construction industry is the hottest now. Okay, so invitation issued by occupations and minimum score invited. So occupations, and this is for subclass 189. This invitation round was on the 13th of June 2024. So occupations, accountant is at 100. If you are an accountant and you're trying to get into Australia, it's going to be really difficult, okay, because getting 100 points is like unthinkable. Now let's look at all the occupations that were invited at 65 points. So the first one is air conditioning and mechanical service plumber, 65 points. So this is something related to the construction industry. Bricklayer, you see, 65 points. Cabinet maker, 65 points. Carpenter, 65 points. Carpenter and joiner, 65 points. Drainer, 65 points. Electrician, 65 points. Electrician special class, 70 points. Fibrous plasterer, 65 points. Gas fitter, 65 points. Glazier, 65 points. Joiner, 65 points. Lift mechanic, 65 points. Painting trades worker, so if you're a painter, 65 points. Plumber general, 65 points. Solid plasterer, 65 points. Stone mason, 65 points. Wall and floor tiler, 65 points. And I think that is it. So if you look at all the occupations on the screen now, all these occupations were invited at 65 points. So meaning the chances of you getting an invitation is very, very high. Why? Because they need a lot of people to come help build all these houses in Australia. So to answer question number 1, hands down, is construction. Now let's answer question number 2. Are workers needed only in Western Australia? And the answer is no. So I made a video in regards to Western Australia needing 10,000 workers, so 5,000 in their SNMP and another 5,000 in their Dharma. But all the states in Australia too, they also have numbers. They've also been allocated numbers, okay? And I'm going to share my screen quickly so I go through with you guys now. Again, guys, I'm on the Home Affairs website, so migration program planning levels, okay? I'm not going to read. I'm going to leave this link in the description section below. So this is basically going to tell you the sort of numbers, okay, the government is planning to have this year, so 2024 to 2025. So when we come here, for instance, it's got migration program planning levels as announced as part of the 2023 to 2024 and 2024 to 2025 federal budgets. Okay, so visa stream skills, visa category, 2024, 2023 to 2024 planning levels, and 2024 to 2025 planning levels. So what this basically states is, so for employer sponsored, last year they were looking at bringing in over 36,000 people, but this year they are looking at bringing in over 44,000 just for the employer sponsored visa programs. The state/territory nominated last year was 30,400. This year is 33,000. So you can see that they've basically bumped up the numbers. It's not only Western Australia that needs a lot of workers. All the other states in Australia also needs workers. So when we are looking at visa subclass 190 and also visa subclass 491, okay, we'll see all the numbers listed here. So 2024 to 2025 states and territory nomination allocations. So all the numbers are here. So for Australian Capital Territory, where the capital of city of Australia is Canberra, for visa subclass 190 they need 1,000. For regional or for 491 they need 800, and the list goes on and on and on and on. In the coming weeks, as I did for Western Australia, I'm going to do the exact same thing for all the states in Australia. So the answer to that question is no. All the other states have also been allocated numbers, and they are looking at inviting a lot of migrants this year. And that was like a quick, straight answer. So the answer is no. It's not only Western Australia that needs a lot of skilled migrants or their Dharma. Okay, so the other states in Australia have also been allocated migration levels, the number of migrants they can basically invite into that particular state. If you find this video useful, please show some love and click on that subscribe button so you do not miss out when I release any other useful video. Again, if you need help with migrating to Australia, if I can help, I'm going to help you. If not, I'll direct you to the right person that can help you. So you can email me. My email address is found on the screen now, or go to the description section below and just send me an email and I'll help you as much as I can. My name is Kwame. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.